Waminjika and welcome. Before we begin tonight, I'd like to acknowledge the Wurundjeri people of the Kulin Nation, the traditional owners of the land on which we gather tonight, and pay my respects to their elders past and present. I extend that respect to the Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people here this evening. And on behalf of Tennis Australia, I'd like to welcome the Victorian Governor, Her Excellency, the Honourable Professor Margaret Gardner, and thank all of our partners, especially Kia, the Victorian Government, and all of the official workforce and ball kids. There have been an incredible 3 weeks of tennis here at Melbourne Park, with more than 1 million people coming through the grounds, an incredible attendance. And of course, you can throw in the billions that have been watching around the world as well. What a great success the tournament has been. And joining us tonight for the presentations are the Chair of Tennis Australia, Chris Harrop. Chris, congratulations on your first very successful Australian Open. The Chief Executive Officer for Kia Australia is Damien Meredith. The Tournament Director, Craig Tiley. The Tournament Referee, Wayne McEwen. And our Chair Umpire, John Blom. But we have a very special man out on court with us, and to present our trophy here this evening, celebrating the 50th anniversary of his Australian Open title, would you please put your hands together for Mark Edmondson. And now, would you please welcome the AO 2026 top ball boy, Jackson Chapinel, with the Norman Brooks Challenge Cup. Well, the Norman Brooks Challenge Cup, which goes to our winner here tonight, has been travelling around Victoria over the last several weeks with our AO on the road team, and is now safely right back here on Rod Laver Arena. And time now to invite our Chief Executive Officer for Kia Australia, Damien Meredith, to say a few words.
Thanks so much, Todd. It's been a real privilege to watch tonight's match. It's just been a sensational game, played in great spirit. And at Kia, we believe in movement that inspires. And tonight, we saw that come to life on court with extraordinary play. I want to commend both Carlos and Novak on tonight's game and also the last 2 weeks. Congratulations, gentlemen. To Chris, Craig and everyone at Tennis Australia, the Australian Open is the gold standard for global sport. It's an absolute privilege to be involved in it, and thank you so much for a great job you've done. The Kia journey began 80 years ago, and it's remarkable to reflect that for nearly a third of our company's history, we have been the proud partner of the Australian Open. From humble beginnings, we have grown together into two world-renowned brands that inspire millions. Today, Kia stands as a global leader in mobility and in shaping the future. Together with the Australian Open, we are very proud of our 25-year partnership driving innovation on and off the court. Finally, to the fine people of Melbourne, all the fans on court and watching around the world, you are the heartbeat of this great game. So on behalf of Kia, thank you for being part of our journey for the last 25 years. Let's enjoy the celebrations.
Well done, and thank you, Damien. 25 fantastic years here at the Open, and I'd also like to welcome and say thank you to Chairman Chung of the Hyundai Motor Group, who is also with us here tonight. Thank you. And now I'd like to ask the chair umpire for our men's singles final, John Blom from Australia. Well done, John, to come forward and collect your trophy from our referee, Wayne McEwen. Congratulations, John, on another fine performance. But when you talk about fine performances, well, a champion whose name is forever woven into the fabric of this tournament. His excellence, longevity, and relentless pursuit of greatness continue to set the standard for generations to follow. Once again this fortnight, he has shown us why this arena has been such a defining stage in his remarkable career. Please congratulate our finalist, Novak Djokovic.
Good evening everyone. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. First and foremost, of course, congratulations, Carlos. An amazing tournament, amazing couple of weeks. To your coach, to your family, to your team. What you've been doing, it's, I think the best word to describe it is historic, legendary. So congratulations, and I wish you best of luck for the rest of your career. I mean, you're so young, you have a lot of time, like myself. So I'm sure we'll be seeing each other many more times in the next 10 years, yeah. Not. Well, then I have to obviously thank my team for enduring me, first of all, and for giving me support. It hasn't been, you know, smooth sailing, as it never is. But you guys are my rock in my corner, and you know, you've seen the worst and the best of me in the last. Who knows how many years, but particularly last 3 weeks. So I want to thank you, and this success is your success, of course. Then I want to speak to the legendary Rafa, who is on the stands. Just few words. Obviously, it feels very weird to see you there and not here, you know? But I just want to say it's been an honor to share the court with you and to have you watching the finals here. It's first time for me, and, you know, obviously a bit of a strange feeling, but thank you for being present. Too many Spanish legends. It felt like I was against 2 against 1 tonight. You know, it wasn't fair, but okay. I had a winning speech prepared and a losing speech prepared. So let me go back to it 1 second. Yeah. Okay. No, I want to keep it short. This is Carlos's moment. Jokes aside, I want to just say, in the end, that you guys, particularly the last couple of matches, gave me something that I have never experienced in Australia, that much love, support, positivity. It's been incredible. I I try to give you back with good tennis over the years. This has been my, I think, 21st year, maybe 22nd year coming to Australia. Honestly, you know, I always believe in myself, and I think that is something that is, you know, truly needed and necessary when you're playing at this level against incredible players like Carlos and Jannik, obviously last 3 days. But I must be very honest and say that I didn't, you know, think that I would be standing in a closing ceremony of a Grand Slam once again. So I think I owe you the gratitude as well for pushing me forward throughout the last couple of weeks. And God knows what happens tomorrow, let alone in 6 months or 12 months. So it has been a great ride. I love you guys.
Congratulations once again, Novak, and thank you for what you've done here at Melbourne Park. Now, Novak mentioned coaches, and they are an integral part of our game, and I call upon Samuel Lopez, the coach of our champion, to come forward and collect his trophy from Mark Edmondson. And so, at just 22, he has already redefined what is possible in our sport with his athleticism, fearless creativity, and a joy for competition. And he is now the youngest man to complete the career Grand Slam. And so keep that welcome coming as we congratulate the Australian Open Men's Singles Champion for 2026, Carlos Alcaraz.
Well, it's wow. I mean, obviously, first of all, I just wanted to talk about Novak. I think you know, he deserves an ovation for sure. What you're talking about? You're talking about how I'm doing the things and amazing things, but what you're doing is really inspiring. No, not for only the players, the tennis players, but the athlete, all the person around the world. For me as well. Just putting the right work, you know, hard work every day with your team, every tournament you go. And playing such a great tennis. For me, I just enjoy so much watching you play. For me, it's been an honor sharing the locker, sharing the court, and as I said, watching you play. So thank you very much for what you're doing, because as I said, it's really inspiring. It's really inspiring to me. My team over there in that you know, in that corner, it's I think nobody knows how hard I've been working, you know, in the, you know, to get this trophy. I just chased this moment, you know, so much, you know, appreciation that it was a little bit roller coaster emotionally, and we went through let's say not hearing anything about what the people were saying before coming to Australia, and we just did the right work. you know, you were pushing me every day to do all the right things. So I gotta say, I'm just really grateful for everyone I have in the corner right now. And then just as I said, this trophy is always is always yours. Then I wanna keep going. Like yeah, for me it's a little bit, as Djokovic said, a little bit weird, you know, seeing Rafa, you know, in the stands. So it's the first, I think the first time, if I'm not wrong, professional, because I know you were watching me when I was like 14 years old. So it's been a long time. But yeah, for me it's such an honor playing in front of you. We had great battles on the court, not too many. But for me it was. Yeah, it was an honor sharing the court, practicing, playing matches in the locker, and now seeing you watching my matches. For me, it's just a privilege, and thank you very much for being here. And then, you know, everyone who made this tournament possible. As I said many times, I think this tournament is. It's a great tournament for the players. I think the side here is amazing. Every year making upgrades to make us, you know, feel comfortable. So I just appreciate and really grateful for everything you're doing, you know, for us. Just really happy to come, you know, every year. So it's an honor to playing here in Melbourne every year, and I think that privilege is because you know the love that I'm receiving every year that I come. It's a great support, a great love, not only in the matches, but every time that I step on the court for the practices, I just felt the love from the people. So I just want to say thank you very much for pushing me in the top. For pushing me in the tough moments during the matches. So all I can say is thank you very much, and I can't wait to come back next year. Thank you.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that concludes what has been a sensational final and a sensational Australian Open for 2026. There'll be a photo opportunity, and then Carlos will take the trophy around the court. But we thank you very much for your support of the Australian Open. And one more time for these two amazing champions, because we've witnessed history here tonight.
That might be one of the best speeches ever made. Djokovic, credit to him that he stepped up to the plate there, holding the plate and not the cup that he would love to, and delivered a pretty awe-inspiring speech.
How good is that? So many of us can learn, I think. In these moments, you're judged. Your character is judged. Both of them. Because Carlos will be just as good at that, and it's his moment. It has to be his moment. It's one of the biggest moments in tennis history, by the way. But Novak was good there.
7th major, his first one in Australia, and he's achieved it in his 21st appearance at a major. It took Novak 39 to get to number 7. The race is most definitely on between Carlos, Jannik, and obviously Novak is the man that they're going to try and hunt down. And he is the remaining member, Novak, of the pride of the Big Four, and for how long? On the evidence of what we've seen and how he's been able to manage his tennis over the last 12 months, Novak has definitely got another 12 good months in him. The question is he feel that after obviously battling so hard against Sinner and then playing unplayable tennis. It has to be said, the opening set was some of the best tennis I think I've ever seen Novak play. He just couldn't sustain it on a physical level at this stage of his career, but the tennis is definitely still there for him, the heart, the desire. But to get past Sinner and Alcaraz at his age is always going to be problematic, just as it was when he was up there with the likes of Roger and Rafa and Andy.
The best players normally win in this sport. Over 5 sets, especially, it's exponentially harder to beat the best players over 5 than it is over 3. The best players get through, usually.
And that's a 9th consecutive major, of course, won by Jannik or Carlos. They won 8 in the previous couple of seasons as Novak departs down a champion's corridor that he has always walked as the champion on his previous 10 visits to this court in Melbourne. This is the first time he has tasted defeat, but it doesn't really feel like a defeat. I have to be honest, over the last 15 days, it feels like a victory for him.
Yeah, in a way, yes. I agree. I don't disagree with that at all. I wondered about his gait there, walking back to the locker room. His body must be beat up. It has to be. How can it not be at nearly 39 years of age? But yes, a victory of sorts. Proved again that he was capable of getting to this level. Beating one of the 2 big guys now. And we didn't really know until the end of the 4th set. We maybe assumed a little bit that Carlos might come out on top, but no one knew. He was right there, and you're right, Mark. His best tennis tonight was good enough.
Yeah, he just didn't have the physicality once he got broken to balance the books back. And that was the problem. He did such a good job of protecting his serve in the 4th, and it certainly did feel as though it was hanging in the balance. It felt as though there was opportunities for Djokovic potentially, but that opening point of the 12th game of the 4th set really set the tone, took his lungs, and took his last real chance. 9 majors won by either Jannik or Carlos in the last few seasons. That matches Novak himself and Rafa, who had a run of 9 from 2010 at Roland Garros to 2012. The longest is 11. Federer and Nadal from 2005 Roland Garros to 2007 in their US Open, in their Hassian days. And it is most definitely the Hassian days of Jannik and Carlos. And it'll be fascinating to see how different the landscape looks.
Yeah, at the moment there's only 2 of them.
It feels that way.
There was 3 for that prolonged period of time. And of course Andy as well, who won his share.
Tennis Australia does so many great things. I love this with the ball kids, camera up above. They've done a wonderful job as ever. The greatest compliment you can always pay umpires and ball kids is that you kind of never see them. I know for them that probably sounds quite counterintuitive, but that is the reality. They've been magnificent.
They made a documentary on the ball kids earlier this year, and well, it was shown earlier this year. They've been making it over the last several years, and the training they go through is quite extraordinary. Quite extraordinary. What a player this young man is. Goodness me. The 9th player in history to win all 4 majors in men's singles. And the youngest to do it. He's done it all with joy on his face.
He has, and you know, everyone was a little worried when obviously the big 4 left. They were wondered what would men's tennis I'm talking about would look like. Many because of the gravitational pull of the style, not the results of Roger necessarily, but certainly the style of Roger, what that was going to leave in terms of a vacuum in men's tennis. And then not only do we have the genesis of a great rivalry between Jannik and Carlos already, but then we have this original reinvention of Federer's classic style, that style which is going to get harder if you play with a one-handed backhand to get the success that you're looking for. This is the modern day version of it, as I say. And we didn't get a tribute ban. We got something that I would argue is as good, if not better, than we've ever seen. His academy is still very much at home at the Real Sociedad Club de Campo, and it's a family affair. He loves being at home. He loves having his family around. That's where he loves to spend his time. Juanjo Marino, the man was on the left. There's Albert Molina, his agent.
Well, it's a journey, isn't it? He loves his family, he loves his friends and the people that are close to him, and it's a journey they're all on together that they have to savor. I bet all of them, in some ways, can't believe that they have found themselves in this part of their life on a journey like this.
It's a beautiful moment. What a special moment to be able to share that with your brother. Alberto Lido, a big part of his team for a long time now. I put a lot of sacrifices in that team. It always looks great when the success is as huge as it is tonight here in Melbourne, but there's a lot of time away from family and friends, investing in somebody else's life, and it is a privilege, no question about it, and it all feels worthwhile when you crowd around a newly crowned champion in Australia.
Well, there's a lot of joy there, Mark. I want to thank you again. You've brought some joy to me and to Wally and to this whole team, to thank them all. This is a really special moment for any of us to be able to do this, and yeah, this is what tennis should bring to us, a heap of joy. So thank you, mate. Travel safely, and we'll see you next year, hopefully.
Fitzy, it's always a highlight of my year to come down to Australia to spend time with you on and off the mic. Maybe even more enjoyable off the mic, spending time with you and Wally.
Can we thank Nick Barrow too? Yeah. I'm sure he's listening. Thank you, Nick. You've led this team, and yeah, it's a special time in our life, let alone in Carlitos.
Carlos, the champion in Australia. My thanks to everybody that I've worked with. My thanks to and our thanks to Tennis Australia for putting on what is just a simply awesome summer of tennis. They do so much for this sport. Innovations, the growth of the Australian Open alone, the week 0, the 1-point slam, too many highlights to really talk about. There it is, 4 from 4. He has won all 4 majors. Just a gold medal left for him to join the Mount Rushmore of players that have managed to do that. This may be the Mount Rushmore production over the last month. 31 days worth of television across so many different locations, so many people behind the scenes, from a production point of view, from the help that we've had from so many people. It's been simply a privilege to be here. And on the championship weekend, it has been a special one. Rebecca showed us just how good she is yesterday. This man has become a legend of the sport at the age of 22. that's all from us. It has been, as we say, an absolute pleasure. Thank you for your company. If you've been with us for the last 15 days, it's been an absolute delight to bring this world-class event to you. And I'm sure Carlos, if he were in here with us and he's only about 5 meters away, would say goodbye to you as well. Thanks for watching.